das Intro kommt.
Danganronpa.
Für alle Steins-Gate-Kenner, ich trinke jetzt das Getränk der Intellektuellen. So, also, ja, wie man sieht, gab es eine Planänderung. Mit Ace Attorney 2 und 3 warte ich noch, bis die PC-Version rauskommt, weil die Anfang 2019 kommen soll, was dann ja bald sein müsste, hoffentlich. Und bis dahin spielen wir halt Danganronpa als erstes. Das hätte ich eigentlich als zweites gespielt. Also eigentlich hätte ich Ace Attorney 2 und dann Danganronpa und dann Ace Attorney 3 und dann Danganronpa 2 genommen. Aber jetzt drehen wir das halt um. Danganronpa ist total irre. Tag Daniel. Ich kann das gar nicht richtig... Ich weiß nicht, was soll man dazu sagen? Es ist so ein bisschen wie Zero Escape mit Ace Attorney gemischt und dann eine große Portion Batshit Insane obendrauf. Der Grafikstil allein ist schon mal irgendwie total komisch. Man denkt erstmal, man hat jetzt irgendwie so ein Yu-Gi-Oh! Spiel oder so an, aber das täuscht ein bisschen. Und ja, ich weiß nicht, ich sage am besten gar nicht so viel dazu. Und fangen jetzt einfach mal an. Sprache machen wir auf Englisch, weil das sonst ein bisschen schwer ist zu folgen mit den Stimmen. Logic Difficulty. Ach, es gibt nur Kind und Mean. Ja, dann machen wir mal Kind, weil ich will im Stream nicht voll abkacken. Alles Weitere sehen wir dann. Sag Bescheid, wenn die Lautstärke nicht passt. Das ist beim neuen Spiel immer so ein bisschen schwer. Und da ist Monokuma. Ich würde mal sagen, das ist ein bisschen ungesund. Jo, oder tödlich. Und was heißt hier überhaupt, darum sehe ich so kaputt aus? Sehe ich jetzt erst. Ich sehe doch gar nicht kaputt aus. Ja, Gottes Willen. Ach ja, das muss ich noch vorwarnen. Ist hier nicht eigentlich schon Sprachausgabe? Ich dachte, dass das gesprochen wird. Ja, gleich mal gucken. Eine Vorwarnung noch eben. Ich habe es jetzt immer so abgemacht, dass wenn Sabine sich bettfertig macht, sie Aiden kurz hier reinbringt. Das heißt, in Zukunft wird es bei meinen Streams immer irgendwann eine Babypause geben, wo dann alle auf Toilette gehen können oder so und ich halt Aiden hier ein bisschen bespaße, während Sabine sich bettfertig macht. Und dann holt sie ihn wieder ab. Und je nachdem wie spät es ist, kann man danach dann noch ein bisschen weitermachen. So, the massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Ich denke immer noch, dass eigentlich hier Sprachausgabe sein müsste. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you will set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. Simon? Hier war doch Sprachausgabe, oder? Ich meine mich zu erinnern, dass der hier schon spricht.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
Auch noch so eine richtig... Vor dem Tor steht Harkan, wer ist das denn? Also, as you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I just totally suck. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff like I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong points, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me, I'm completely ordinary, but still, here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. Still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are the truly elite in their field. One day senpai will be mine. Now, it's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students who were way beyond your average high schooler. Okay, go on. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. The scary thing is he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator. Okay, Christian, du siehst, sie haben jemanden ganz bestimmten in die Uni mit aufgenommen. The ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they be just average students like me, without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. And they spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. Ach, wie fröhlich das alles noch ist. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter, clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over at the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up. I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope Speak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least, that's what I was hoping for. What the? But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope Speak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Welcome to Despair Prologue. Die Musik ist jetzt irgendwie nicht mehr ganz so fröhlich wie gerade. Huh? What? Where the fuck am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Welcome to Hope Speak Academy. Firstly, we would like to explain the basic controls. You can use the mouse to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the left mouse button. Oh, jetzt erklärt er mir natürlich noch die Maussteuerung, obwohl ich mittlerweile das Gamepad benutze. Entschuldigung. And presto, you'll investigate that object. Use the WASD buttons to adjust your viewpoint, or you can press and hold the right mouse button and move the mouse around. Da ist wohl, da hätte eigentlich ein Zeilenumbuch sein sollen. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Okay, okay, das ist eigentlich ganz cool mit der Maus. So, wie man hier sieht, wenn es was zu untersuchen gibt, dann kommt da so ein blaues Dingsbums. Quadrat nennt sich das, glaube ich. Okay. Schauen wir uns mal... Ich finde übrigens diesen Artstyle irgendwie sehr interessant. Schauen wir uns mal die Fenster an. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... yeah, definitely metal. Thick too, very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? It's the ultimate window. Christian, übersetz mal eben. Was ist das? Josei Semba? Huh. Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have these to keep weirdos from just wandering in. Uhr. Jeez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Gut, ich lese mal den Brief. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool I must have left there. I'll have to clean that up later. Hey, what's that on the desk? Hey there, new kid. The next semester's about to start. Starting today, the school will be on payroll. An orientation guide? It's some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall and then someone carried me here. If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak. Ja, aber warum sind die Fenster links da? But then if that's true, it just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like it's a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the R key. Ach, wirklich? Warum wollte ich das tun? Könnte mich doch noch ein bisschen umgucken. And there's the TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not that weird to have the TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. Let me give ours. Leave the area? Yes. Geez, this hallway is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Use the... okay. Hold down the Umschalt key while moving to run. Also, you can press the tabulator key to bring our map. Press the tabulator key again to close the map. How convenient. Yes, really. Okay, hier sind wir. Ah, okay, das war das Klassenzimmer. Da ist noch eins. Da ist... Despair Hotel? I guess it's a place for people to stay overnight, but anyway, I need to get to the main hall. Ah, hier steht Despair Hotel. Ja, dann gehen wir mal in die andere Richtung, ne? Da ist der Klassenraum, wo wir vorhin waren. Da ist eine rote Tür. Das ist ja ganz hübsch hier. AV Room. AV Room, it's locked. What the... School store. Guess it's not open. Na gut, dann gehen wir mal hier. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's...
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
Wie kann ich hier denn... Ich habe jetzt übersprungen, was gerade gesagt wurde. Das war, glaube ich, nicht so wichtig. Ich muss nachher mal gucken, wie man hier einen Log anmachen kann. Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who'd gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. Der Typ da hinten hat die ultimative Frisur. Ja, die sind alle ein bisschen... also... sehen alle ein bisschen irre aus. How's it going? My name is Makoto Naegi. Am Anfang habe ich sogar den Zeichenstil nicht so wirklich gemocht, als ich damit angefangen habe. Aber man gewöhnt sich daran, das passt alles irgendwie zu dem komplett verrückten Paket, das auf uns zukommt. Sorry I'm late, bunch of stuff happened and then all of a sudden I was just asleep.
Huh?
Oh, you too? Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. Spricht man da so? So strange, highly clear, beyond the shadow of a doubt. This is a strange situation indeed. Christian, du weißt bestimmt, an wen mich der erinnert. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it!
Just a moment, there's something else we must address.
Listen to me!
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it.
That's right.
Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
The hell, now's no time for freaky introductions.
Maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. Ja, den Anime-Mann. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way, then we can move on to whatever else. Sound good? Aber wie soll ich denn so viele verschiedene Stimmen machen? I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on that Hope's Peak Academy thread like a freaking stalker, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. I'll start by talking to those 5 over here. Aim at a student and press the left mouse button to talk to them, Choyo. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how they go. Okay.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
I also believe in shooting people in the face.
The ultimate moral compass. Was zum Teufel? So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honors student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's public morals committee. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass.
Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name.
You hear me?
And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day.
Got it!
Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it, right? Right.
This guy is kind of annoying.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but
Tsundere.
I'm Toko Fukawa.
Nee, nicht so ganz. Aber ich musste gerade bei Not That I an den Tsundere Shark denken. It's not like I wanted to eat you or anything, senpai. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10. It got everyone talking and launched her literary career. And then 2 years ago she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest man poll. And despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes, and all her books are instant bestsellers, which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. Genau das. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being a romance and all.
What's your problem?
What? It's not polite to stare, you know. Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. Filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
I'm telling you!
What bother trying to lie to me? I know it's true, otherwise I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway...
Whatever, I don't really care. I'm used to it. Scheint ja mal unglaublich psychisch stabil zu sein. Ja, allerdings. Wie ist das eigentlich mit dem Chat? Ich sehe das jetzt gerade gar nicht. Verdeckt er den Text vom Spiel? Ich glaube nicht. Wow, talk about an interview. inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like. Nehmen wir doch mal einfach mal nichts Neues.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
The ultimate pop sensation. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Sayaka Mizono. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to this school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful, almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. What the fuck? Das Blaue sind Texte, wenn denkt, nicht spricht. Aber sie hat gerade darauf geantwortet. Did you hear me? I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding. I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Hey, by any chance? Now what?
Huh?
Yeah, it must be. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto. Did...
Just hold on.
Jeez, you guys, how long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth?
Sorry, just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat.
You're right.
sorry.
Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say. No, it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later.
Yo, the name's Leon Kawada. What's up?
What's up? Ultimate Baseball Star.
Das sah vorne aber noch ein bisschen anders aus. I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously? Huh?
What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all...
Give me a break.
What, were you expecting some kid with a shaved head?
Shaved head? No, I was just expecting more of a, you know, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then.
What? Oh man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture.
What the crap?
This isn't cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of national championship regulations.
I mean,
But
seriously?
now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Actually, can I be totally honest with you?
You know,
I don't like baseball, like, at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced, and was still his team's star player. He's some kind of prodigy.
yeah!
And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream for the future.
A dream for the future.
My only path in life is getting into music, man. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right?
You know what I mean.
I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're set.
How cool is that?
Ich bin Gaylord Gandalf. Nerdlinger. Ja, so ähnlich.
This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star.
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega!
I don't mind.
Es ist nah dran, Christian. The ultimate fanfic creator. How do you even? I can't.
By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art?
World of 2D.
Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event passed as legend. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying it tainted the event. How stupid can you be?
That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
However,
The words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I'm like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. I am a soldier serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fanfiction.
Ich glaube, im Japanischen war er sogar Doujinshi Artist, also du weißt wahrscheinlich, was er so genau macht.
I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Mangi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with deepest meaning.
What kind of meaning?
Yes, indeed.
About embracing our basest urges.
I don't think I want to comprehend it. Okay, now to talk to those 5 people over there.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. Sup?
Hi. Ich hoffe, das zieht sich für euch jetzt nicht so lange hier mit den ganzen Introductions, aber ist halt notwendig, um die Leute ein bisschen kennenzulernen und es kommt schon noch Action in die Sache. Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. I have no time for pretty human things like genau. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is without a doubt the ultimate swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been widely discussed online. I can definitely see the last point being discussed a lot. So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot. Makoto Naegi. This.
Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that.
No, not something like that. It is that.
You got it!
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah!
Makoto Naegi.
She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you can write it on your hand 3 times.
I have never heard of that before in my life.
Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name?
You spell it exactly like it sounds.
Well, I have no idea. I just figure it out later and write it now.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet you.
Sure, same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
The ultimate programmer.
Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this.
Bursting with all fire.
Anyway, I hope we can get along.
Same here. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
Bursting with all fire.
Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before?
I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, good point, sorry.
You don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she has created. She is the ultimate programmer. She has also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans.
Hey, so listen.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
really sorry.
What are you apologizing for? Jeez.
Just because you seem upset, you must be mad at me, right?
No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something.
Huh?
Huh? Lost in thought?
Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me.
Würde mich nicht wundern.
I'm glad.
I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her. Hello? Can I ask your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirige.
The ultimate. Jedenfalls schon mal nicht die Ultimate Sprecherin. Labertasche. She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope Speak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? So what are you doing at this school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean?
No, I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you?
Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me.
No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to.
Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she could pick by chance like me, but... her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, there's no point in asking.
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Auch bekannt als Grinsekatze. Guckt euch meinen breiten Mund an, meine Güte. The ultimate fashionista. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
What?
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally Photoshopped.
Photoshop.
Yeah, you know, added to hell and back with, like, computers and junk.
Oh, so they aren't real.
What can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop a crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of yours. They make the eyes of junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain.
Oh, so many dreams are getting crushed today. Jaco, ja, das klang wirklich so, als hätte er das gesagt.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet you.
Ich glaube, ich mag ihn jetzt schon. Nice to fucking meet you. Das ist gut. Mondo Owada, which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Hell yeah. I better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. Und die letzten 4. Those 4 over there are the only ones left. Moment mal.
I am Sakura Ogami.
Sakura Ogami. Ultimate martial artist. Oh geez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. Das wäre bestimmt voll gut angekommen. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her Ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. Any incoming Hope Speak students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Huh. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Hey.
Hey, you. Huh? Yes? I snapped her attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my buddy. What are you?
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. Oh, what a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner.
Genau. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. Allerdings.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
The ultimate affluent progeny. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. But there isn't really anything I could do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami. He's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Fluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. It's everything I learned about him from that Hope Speak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? Go away, I'm sick of looking at you. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Der sieht aus, als ob er eine Steckdose gepackt hätte. Ultimate Clairvoyant. Yasuhiro Hagakure, known as Supernova in the psychic community, the trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff, it's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be?
Okay, I give up, man.
Huh? What happened?
You're serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it.
Saw what?
A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot running over the skyfish in its mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and the civilization, man.
Well, we're not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times, see, and well, it's a long story, man. A few times, yeah, I bet that is a long story. Und die letzte.
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
The ultimate gambler. Celestia Ludenberg. It is my name, but if you don't mind, I would prefer for you to call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right?
Huh?
Of course. Why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg, she's the ultimate gambler who has never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I better watch myself around her. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of, something. Okay, time to get down to business. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
You see... Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. What? Seriously?
I mean, seriously?
Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness, man. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird, that every one of us would get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
Exactly, that's why we're all freaking out.
And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the closets and hallways were, right?
But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff is missing, even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either.
And there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
What is it doing here?
Aww.
Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something?
Is it, like...
What, like kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Come on, man, don't think like that. Cheer up. I bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it, so I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
I see.
Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Well, if that's all it is, it's nap time for me.
You know what I mean.
I was away late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating, but then it began. Uh-oh.